So this opening 12-man tag, which I didn't think would open the episode, I thought this would be more, well, I guess you had the world title match, so it's a perfect place for it, really, when you look at the overall structure of the show. Great way to hook in people right from the offset. I cannot wait for the demos this week. The camera opens on the Elite and FTR, and they're all just standing there in a row, all six of them in the ring already, no entrances, and the camera's like down low looking up at them. It's your typical superhero shot. It's the Avengers shot, right?
It's the Civil War shot, right?
And then, just like the attention to detail here, it says FTR and the Elite. And I'm like, which side does Hangman Page fit into? Because Page said he left the Elite. So I thought, but usually it's the Elite and Page.
Yeah, Double or Nothing, he came back to the Elite.
I was reading all the little text to see if there was any mention of Hangman's allegiances, but alas. And then it cuts from that shot to a reverse shot of the corner of the ring, which has all 5 members of the Dark Order there. Well, 4, sorry. And Brody Lee in the middle, like just sitting on the top turnbuckle, just sitting there looking out over his empire. And Colt Cabana is also there, just slightly along in the apron. With 2 shots there, 1 edit, technically, 2 shots edited together in the middle. You have told so much story. I know that Colt Cabana is slightly still adrift from the Dark Order. He hasn't fully joined yet. I know Brody Lee is one mean mother effer. I know that the baby faces are all standing together right now, but there is some dissension. You don't have to do 48 camera cuts in 2 minutes. It's all I'm saying. I just thought, what a way to start an episode.
Yeah, I thought this was so cool. Did you see the tweet that Hangman Page did last week? When he had the match graphic and it was, the Elite and FTR versus Dark Order. And he said, when you think about it, we're sort of in a cult too. And Colt Cabana replied to go like, not me, mate. I'm just hanging out with friends and having wrestling matches.
Cult performance. Oh, man, I nearly emailed him after watching this episode again. You are so good right now. Yeah, I've got his email.
What of it?
So, yeah, you start
let me
that.
pick that name up for you.
Cheers, man. Can I?
Yeah,
I'll email him now. You've not just got a feud between these 2 teams. You've got feuds within, not feuds, but sort of character dynamics within the teams. And there's so much story and character potential to talk about here. Haven't even touched on the FTR, Hangman Page, Omega stuff. They're the number 1 contenders.
Yeah, right.
And you just put all that to one side, but tell it at the same time as having this absolutely blinding, exciting, drama-fueled match.
Dramama? Was he a baddie? Was he a baddie for Doctor Strange? Dramama.
Dramama.
I've come to bargain, Dramama. I mean, my favorite, I loved this match so much for all of the reasons and the Dramama that you talked about there. But my favorite bit of Dramama in this was there's a spot in this, and he was already selling this anyway. Dax picks up an injury. He doesn't move, and he hurts his knee. And he kind of goes to the corner, and Cash goes over to him, and the Young Bucks go over to him, and they go out of the ring. And everyone goes out to check up on him, apart from Kenny Omega, who's just like, I'm just going to continue wrestling this match now.
He's the legal man.
I know he's the legal man, but everyone else is telling, oh my God, this guy's injured. Kenny's like, no, I'm not even going to check, not even checking on him. I'm just going to continue wrestling this match. And then they take Dak to the back, and the Young Bucks come back, but Hangman Page doesn't. And so it's Kenny and the Bucks against 6 guys. And then from out the back comes Hangman Adam Page, because Matt can't get the hot tag, right? And so Hangman Page gets this hot tag, who is full of fire and just hits the most fire hot tag comeback. It is amazing. It's insane of how good it is. He throws whichever one, it was either 5 or 9, into the corner, begging Brody Lee to tag in, just face to face. It was so great. And the finish saw Hangman Page nearly take out Omega with the buckshot lariats, and he would have done had Uno and Grayson not pulled him off the apron, and he turns into a discus clothesline from Brody for the win. it was just spectacular stuff. And that is just one storyline that was running through this match.
Yeah, we can't touch on everything, although I really want to. Although I really want to say Matt Jackson also had a hot tag to lead into Hangman Page's hot tag that was Cesaro levels of running around the ring and taking out everyone. I also want to say I can't wait for Stu Grayson to eventually get a singles run. The man is Carl Anderson levels of awesome. You know, like, I'm just waiting for him to get a TNT title feud with someone. I love watching him wrestle. But yeah, this is all Brody Lee. Like, just because in that bit when Hangman Page is running wild and like Brody Lee is just staring at him like, who's this prick? To use a Lucasm. Is this prick think he is? and like Brody just stands on the apron and watches Page take out members of the Dark Order, even though he could step in and stop him. And Hangman Page gets all the way up to the top turnbuckle, does the big moonsault to the outside. Brody just watches him. So Hangman Page gets in and then stares down Brody. And Brody's like, oh yeah, boy, it's on now. And I was scared. I was scared that the Elite were going to win here because the Elite are the tag team champions. They have every right to win still.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely booking-wise, long-term wise, it's the Dark Order that had to go over here. And I'm really, really, really into the Dark Order right now. I can't believe how good a job they've done with this faction.
It is remarkable, right?
So when Brody won, I legit popped at 7:20 this morning. I yelped out loud. I don't do that often because I was just so happy that this was done to perfection.
Yeah,
the Dark Order. The Dark Order looks so important now because they've beaten all these people. But all the people they've beaten do not lose a thing because they were beaten by themselves.
Yeah. And I was going to say, almost to echo just your point, this was a great night for the Dark Order. They looked so, I mean, because a lot of people will make fun of the Dark Order and be like, it's hard to call them an imposing force when they do lose a lot. But, you know, like, they looked so great on this night, not just in this match, but in the tag match later with Cody and Matt Cardona. Reynolds and Silver were my MVPs of that match.
Same. Like, poor Cardona. I'm not thinking about Cardona. I'm thinking about Dark Order, and then I'm thinking about Scorpio Sky.
Yeah.
And then I forget what else happened, you know? It's but an absolutely just perfect sports entertainment, perfect professional wrestling. Just brilliant. Oh, and Cabana knocked out the Chicago skyline as well, which I love seeing.